stack. West stack. Don't move. Red. West. Red.
I chose poorly.
Yeah, I should have red. Just let them off.
I was thinking more of along the lines of, oh, we need to keep our DPS up, and not, oh, there's a tank buster about to happen.
Well, even still. first mechanic.
Go. Stacked. Stay stacked.
Is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
What?
So this was fine. What happened?
Didn't go to sea, but wait, I was supposed to go to sea, right?
Yes.
But there were already 4 people there.
So.
See how, because only placeholder and I got there.
Oh, sea. Oh, I see. I know.
Perfect. Hits. Stow, stock. Side. Stow. North south. Knock. And north south. Outside's coach goats. Stopped. Spread first. Armpits then spread. Goats and stack. Stay stacked. Okay, we win.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Still win. What with the raise? He's gonna have to jump off anyway.
融合が解けた。
The
ガイアは無事なの。
You should get up right now, just so that you can run around in the cutscene.
Pump goes away.
long cutscene. That's usually when I check on my boats.
やっと思い出した。私はガイア。アログリフの座につきし者。世界で真の闇を取り戻す者。闇の目を神の子。
Oh, it auto accepted it for me? That's weird.
古の魔力。
It knew what you wanted to do. It knew you wanted a higher repair bill.
死の言霊よ。
Okay, reset the
Instance?
flame marks.
Oh, not the instance.
Yeah, that was a tainted pole. We got a something.
Yeah, that poll felt like I was getting too many. I wasn't screwing up my rotation enough, so we gotta redo that.
I don't even know why I died.
All right. We'll do a poll, and then I'm gonna stop and look at the dual apocalypse thingy.
I popped sprint for that.
You better have.
You actually made it with so much time left on that piece of time.
I probably didn't even need to pop sprint.
I know, right? Like, I moved towards you too, but like, you made the stack and I moved back.
Water first. And then spread. Ow. Is this the long pattern?
I won't know until next. I get the long.
I figured it out. On tanks. Okay, time to look up that, what is it? Dual Apocalypse. Was there something posted in the strats channel? Dual Apocalypse diagrams. Okay. So what the heck is going on here again?
In that part or in dual thing?
Huh?
We're getting 5 damage downs.
This
Yes.
is The one where it's like, this is the tank mechanic. And everybody else just kind of stands around.
Oh yeah, this is the one where Tyleek's getting the long one and I'm doing the follow-up.
Correct. The one last night where you were like, what is this? And I panicked and said it's the double tank buster. And we all got deleted.
So
Is that what the plant meme was for?
No, I just saw that this morning.
I'm pretty sure that was just there's tank buster coming and there's no tank. And so the healer knows they're next.
No, usually it means placeholders next.
let's be real. Placeholders next, and the healer's like, "Did I do that?"
Or just looks at the camera like, meow.
Or the tank is looking at their damage down in Volum stacks and is like, oopsie whoopsie.
So we see which way the little spiral things are going. And if it's... Okay, so this is also the one where we might have to go rotate a pie slice. So,
No, have to.
have to. So the melee and tanks are going towards the one by her face. Okay, so first we wait until they go out. And then she's gonna like jump at some point, and we're all gonna book it to the south relative to the boss. Then the melee and shit charges in, and then we go one pie slice away from where they started. If it was north-south. If it was not north-south, then we just go straight north.
Or we would go to the same spot relative to the boss. I mean, it's not... It's always going to be one pie slice rotated from wherever the boss is, but in the direction opposite of the direction the light's going. I mean, I'm assuming the boss can turn any one of 8 ways, or at least 4 ways.
Well, okay, so the boss will face a direction, but the important thing is the direction of the lights relative to the boss. Because the boss is going to determine where we're standing. So the middle explosion always happens first. And then the side explosions start happening, and we get in to make sure that we're not in the second explosion or the third explosion. That's the importance of rotating it a clock's whatever pizza slice.
Yes. And then the rest of us just stand in the middle while you go do stuff.
While we go get damage downs.
But we gotta stand out of the middle first because that's where the first explosion is.
Right, that's what I was saying. That's where you're standing a pizza slice over. So as soon as the middle explosion happens, everyone runs in. Then there's 2 explosions, and the one of the tanks is out on the edge of the platform. And it doesn't have to be far, it just has to be outside of the melee hitbox. And then the second tank needs to run, and it also doesn't need to be far, it just needs to be inside the melee hitbox. Because it's the closest one. Got it. Then there's some more explosions, and then there's some more explosions. Okay. I think I understand intellectually what's happening.
So, Pitas, did you figure out why you died there? Because if the tank was not in the right position, then I guess that was a tank thing. But you
Oh,
actually,
no, I was in the right position. Y'all both went out too far.
Standing on the markers.
Yeah, but we're told to stand just to the side of the center hourglass to make sure it blows off the side of the arena.
We're in.
So if we're doing what we're doing,
I have no people in the fires.
I know what's happening here. So what happened is that if the boss was at A, say so you went to 3,
Yes.
you should go to B.
It's not going to hit the tank?
Nope.
No, when it's the north hourglass, if it's at 3, we should be standing right here. So that the hourglass shoots directly, not towards the party. And that's why having the call out if it's short or long helps, so that we can get closer to the origin of the hourglass as opposed to just like in between the 2 hourglasses.
And obviously that's only for long fire. Because short fire doesn't matter. Actually, because it's short fire and you do that, you'll die, so.
This is the most perfect placement. I'm not moving an inch. Spread. This is long again. Healers have the eyes. Away. Should not have used that charge. Maybe I'll have that. B.
It's almost even pointing north.
Almost. Alright, check your spots. It's going to be drop puddles first. Then it's going to be stacks with the eyeballs and flares. Alright, now eyeballs and flares. And then wind and ice. Make sure you're facing the correct direction.
That doesn't seem quite right.
So what killed the middle stack there?
We're all four ice people on top of each other? Oh, ice making?
Oh, that would do it. I mean, the last one. The first one to execute, which was wind and ice. Stack. Pattern.
Long.
Look away.
我の名の時を流れ
It's eyeballs and flares first. Then it's going to be wind and ice. Wind and ice, go do that now. Now drop your puddles and make sure you're looking in the correct direction. Good. Alright, get to B to dodge, and then melee's gonna run in. And we're gonna go to 4.
Crap.
Then we get in. Should be in the middle now. Tank is out. Okay. And then I'm out. Oh, we mostly got that.
Everything's damage down.
Oh, that's what it's called. Everyone gets a damage down.
Oh god. Oh my god.
That's the random one.
And then there's more. Alright, cool. Oh, I used my physics tool. Looking good.
I don't know what we're doing.
Advanced relativity.
I don't know what we're doing.
The boss is not targetable, apparently.
Obligation.
That's a lot of,
It's
a lot of shit on the
targetable.
floor.
Oh, win?
Okay.
Now she's not targetable.
Oh wait.
In the
Put
wind.
water first. Oh shoot.
And then I'm doing, eyeballs.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I have no idea what's happening.
Okay. Well, let's just
Cool.
let's take a quick look, a gander. That dual apocalypse was like not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
I'm getting the slideshow thing.
TPS. We'll just assume that that's the name of the reports that we're gonna have a cover sheet for. There's a
You
bunch
guys
of
have
logs.
no idea how much paperwork I have to do after a raid.
Oh, same. I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight. It's gonna be great.
For what?
So heal up and go
School.
to your groups north south. If two players on the same group have the same arrow debuff set, so arrow arrow or arrow shadow eye, they need to swap with someone of the opposite set of debuffs. So how do we know who's in groups?
I mean, it looks like it's just typical 2 DPS tank healer.
Okay, so our usual groups except for
We can do our north-south Titan groups.
Assume that for now.
Yeah, this is all assumption.
okay, so you head towards your groups outside of the yellow tethered hourglass. Okay, so north group will always take one on the north, while south will always take one on the south. That makes sense. Play with double arrow will stand a bit outside of relative to the rest of the party. Okay, so if the hourglass is like on C, the group's gonna be like right here, and the person with arrow is gonna be like right here. They're just gonna be closer to the edge. And everyone else is going to be hugging the hourglass or something. You place your first return. The first water debuff will expire right as return is placed, so healers need to heal it up. Okay. Yeah, the waters are stacks. Great. Then, the player with a shadow eye will go right facing the outside, so they will go clockwise. They will rotate a bit clockwise. The rest of the players will go counterclockwise. Stack just outside of the giant circle. So like right here on the floor?
Not here.
I can't tell based on this diagram. Just outside the giant circle at the edge, the arena markers show you where to go. Alright. Look outside the arena and place the second return. Then, the players with arrow now cross over to the other side and look out. Some movement going on here. So they cross over to this side. So you're going from this side to this side, and you're looking out. Then the players with fire go to the center and outside of the middle in a line. Ranged outside, melee inside. I mean, I see where it is on the thing. I guess the fire is the little Thor hammer looking thing.
Yep.
And yeah, here it's going healer, tank, tank, healer. So this was, if we were in this stack right here, we would head just due south, or, you know, south relative, or whatever it is, towards the middle in a straight line, as opposed to trying to, like, crisscross over to the other side. Since we have tanks and healers in one group and tanks and healers in the other group, it should be the same. So if I'm coming from 3, they should be coming from 1. Okay, that makes sense. Then we look towards the outside of the arena. Then, oh great, now we have the explosions. Ah! Fire, arrow, and yellow tether goes off. And then the explosions. You are sent to your second return spot. Gazes and AoEs from the non-tethered hourglass go off. Then the second return, first return spot, arrow goes off, knocking everyone across the room. In addition, the purple tethered hourglass AoEs go off. Yeesh.
That's not so bad, actually.
And then you move. So the bad part, the giant headache, is coming up with this strat to begin with, right? Just imagine how much we would have wiped just trying to figure out, like, and then what? And then we do what? But it makes sense when it's just like laid out. Here's the solution. Just execute the solution.
I also appreciate that this was the world first team strat and nobody's come up with a better one to replace it.
I know, right? They're like, we did it. We solved it. Boom. That is the solution.
I think there's only one other diagram on the guide website, and it's the same. It's still TPS. So
to recap, the important part is where you drop the puzzles. We're going to split north-south to our groups. The Who's going to be if we get two? So who is allowed to get which debuff is the question.
I think anybody. Based on this diagram, I think right now I am acting under the assumption that if a DPS gets double arrow, another DPS is also going to get double arrow.
So we just need to have assigned swap partners. Who is normally in? Can we just get into our north-south stacks real quick? Okay, so if these are our north-south stacks, who is the what? Midori's jumping. Are you volunteering to be the swap?
Out of the three of you, yes.
Okay, so which person on the south is going to be the swap partner?
I will.
Okay, so if Placeholder and Midori both get double arrow, Tam's going north. And if Salenta and Tam both get double arrow, then Midori's going south.
This, of course, all goes down the drain if it's not consistent.
We also have to do that for tanks and healers.
Well, I think then it's just easy, you know, if both Kanata and I have it, we'll just swap, and then...
Yeah, tank swap or healer swap.
I know, it'd be a...
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Tank
If
for tank,
Carrot-
healer for healer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. If Carrot and I have it, I'll move.
Okay.
And if Tylete and Kanata have it, Kanata can move.
Why does it matter if it tanks healers get it?
Because you still can't have double both. If two players in the same group both have double arrow, one has to leave. There's one tank and one healer per group. If the tank and the healer in that group both have double arrow, one of them's got to leave.
So tanks are staying, healers are swapping. Got it.
I'm ready.
Okay, I heard that as I'm ready, and if you didn't say I'm ready, then it doesn't matter because we're going. Wow.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
This stack. This is the short path. By the way, I'm not going to rotate her. If you guys want to do positionals, I'm not going to rotate her because she's going to rotate herself on Singular Apocalypse. Alright, first is drop puddles. And then next is going to be the eyes and flares. I do eyes and flares. Alright, now do winds and ice. And look away. I don't like that interrupts my comp. It breaks my
Picking up a Nokia. That's real fun.
Alright, C is north. I'm gonna rotate a slice towards 3. Then we get in. Yeah, you have to get back to the middle ASAP. Everyone in.
Oh, come on, really? Oh, we're missing one.
Yeah, I wasn't in there.
Well, we also didn't have Tylete, and also we didn't have Tylete's reprisal. If Tylete's reprisaling that, I don't know if he is. Look away.
Yeah, that was me. I got there a little late.
That. Fork pattern. drop puddles first. Next is gonna be winds and shit. Puddles. Now winds. And ice. Now eyeballs and look the correct direction. Remember, melee is going to charge in as soon as possible and then get to the safe slice. We start at C. Oops, I already have damage down. Charge in. We get to 2. And then we're going to get in. And then tank is out. That's
That's incredible.
What happened there?
some people were dead and getting rezzed. Like the healer LB3 rezzed people in weird spots. The timing is very short, so you want to be out of the middle as soon as that charge finishes. Or as soon as you can get into position. So otherwise you're going to get hit by the middle explosion.
Last time I charged her, I got hit by the edge explosion.
So the middle, that means you were way, way, way late, because the middle explosion is the first explosion.
But yeah, I charged in right after the first explosion, and then I got hit by the edge explosion because apparently charging distance is too close to the edge.
Okay, so once again, you charge in before the middle explosion goes off. Well, you see the orange...
So you get hit by the middle explosion.
Let me finish, dude. You see the orange circle that shows that the AoE has locked in her jump. Then you immediately run north and charge. That gap closes, and then you keep going north until you get to the safe side of her, whichever way is opposite the movement of the thing. If you do that immediately, you can get out of the middle explosion. If you hesitate, then there is no safe timing to get in. You'll just have to like chill south until the middle explosion goes off. Like, if you're waiting for the middle explosion to go off, you can just walk north. You don't need to gap close.
Yeah, the range people, like, we just sit here, and, well, on the safe side. Like, we just move from the C side to the safe side, and then we just chill here until the middle one goes off, and then we just go back to the middle. I'm assuming melee do not want you to just chill here for 20 seconds.
Not 10 seconds. It's pretty fast, but it's, yeah, it's like 2 or 3 GCDs at least that you're missing. But the secret is not waiting until you see her jump. Just wait until you see the orange AoE marker, and then immediately run, because it's already locked in the damage at that point. attack. D long. It's on tanks.
I think I know it.
How to do what?
All the things
Oh, it's I'll explain in just a second.
I think I know it.
Get to your clock positions. First is dropping puddles. Next is going to be ice and winds. And now it's going to be flares and lookout. That was a wind on the inside during the ice.
I think that was me.
Every time I make it through Singular Apocalypse without getting your damage down sec, I'm like, I'm a genius. And I know I'm not going to be able to do that during Double Apocalypse. Like, no way.
But we're not doing the mechanic right if we don't get damage down stacks. The guide says we get damage down stack.
Okay. It's gone out back yet.
When are tank party-wide mitigations being used?
I have basic relativity,
Relativity.
intermediate relativity, and advanced relativity. You should not be using it on relativity because our stuff doesn't stack.
I thought Dark Missionary and Gunbreakers did.
They're the same buff.
Well, they're the same buff amount, but they still stack.
We can try it out.
Yep, they stack.
Alright, well, it's maybe a bit overkill. What y'all think? Would you rather have that, one of those somewhere else?
So for every relativity, temperance is up, so I'm already using that. Sorry, I'm just trying to plan things out. What's the cooldown on those?
90.
90 seconds. Perfect. Okay. Great.
Red.
Can you swing over to the right after you charge back in there?
Sure.
I don't have a charge. I have to backflip.
Nope, just killed Salento. Charge too soon.
Oh no!
Oh, fucking fuck. Check your clock positions. The first thing is going to be winds and ice. 3, 2, 1, drop it. Next is going to be the eyeballs and the flares. Alright, now get into your puddle position. Look away. Get to see. Move in now and charge.
Oh.
North south splits. Double wind for
Yellow tether.
Where's the yellow one?
Yeah, it was by me.
Oh, very confusing.
okay. Where did you see the yellow tether?
It was southwest northeast.
Okay, so we are looking. We are not going direct north and south. We're going to whichever one is tethered, and we're using the same Titan priority, or Shiva priority, where the north group is 1A, 2B, and the south group is 3C, 4D. And then that becomes the new north.
Wait, south group was C4D.
Yeah, C4D1 is the Shiva priority, A2, E3.
Yeah, but whatever. South group can go blues and purples.
No, Shiva priority was. We even set up these fucking way markers on purpose that way, where it's red and yellow are one group.
Yeah.
Blue and purple are the other group.
Warm colors are north, cool colors are south.
Shit, I'm not a cool kid. Story of my life.
It wasn't.
I thought the color priority was in relation to the Thancred fight.
Does not matter.
Let's
Don't overthink it, because then next time we're never gonna get past Shiva.
so this is the Shiva color priority. Now, if you want, I can set up the way markers to be like this, except for in the other configuration.
No.
Nope, too late. We got a whiner.
What's happening?
Like,
What are we
I'm not
doing?
running. Like, why would we run all the way across the arena? Who wants this?
It's not. This is no different than it was before, except for
Except for now I have to look for a different color.
no.
Yeah,
The
my color
color-
was yellow before.
This was what we had on the first phase.
That's still interesting.
It's just that
I mean, do you?
we switched it before because that was our partners, right?
I don't know why you guys want me to switch.
I thought we
things.
switched it before because that was like. Forget it. It doesn't matter, I guess.
So, is this better or worse? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I don't know what we're adjusting for, but
What's the point?
I must have
Good
missed why we're
question.
doing this.
This is advanced relativity.
I know that, but like, what was wrong with the current markers that we have to change them?
Overthinking happened, I think.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's
I
per
hope you
usual.
did. Did you have the old one saved, or did you overwrite it? Just load the old one if you still have it. There you go. We're just gonna stick with this. This is a north-south split, so north people are warm colors. North group is warm colors. 1A, 2B. Who cares what we did in Shiva? It doesn't fucking matter. That's a different fight. So, yeah, north will go to 1, A, 2, or B. Whichever one has the yellow tether, and the south group is opposite. I understand now what Salenta meant about running across the arena. Because the other configuration was an east-west split, not a north-south split. Okay, so anyway, so we look for the yellow tether, and then the first thing that happens, I'm just going to go through this again step by step so that I can remember. We have the person who has the double arrow. Double arrow is by the edge of the arena. Everyone else is closer to the hourglass. And we're standing, we're using these circles on the ground as the guide. So the group will be right here in this little like V shape by the hourglass, and then the other person is just out closer to the edge. And this is for the knockback. This is setting up for the knockback so that you get everyone who doesn't have that second arrow swaps positions. Then the second one is, then we're staying in this little triangle, but we're moving to the edge. And it is the eye. The eye goes right. Eye is right. And everyone else is left. And that's clockwise or counterclockwise. Or anti-clockwise if you do that thing. and then after that thing goes, drops the puddle, then you just hop to the other side of the circle. And that's for the players with the arrows. The arrows hop the circles. If you have the flare, if you have the Quake 3 arena symbol, then you go into the middle, which is either tanks and healers or DPS. Okay, I think I understand now. I hypothetically understood before, but I have reinforced my understanding.
And the pictures help.
Yes, being able to click along.
I like pictures.
Me too. That's why I read comics.
I know your sword's longer than that.
This is stat.
Short ice also.
It's on healers. Away. She's not going to rotate until she does her next thing, so... Hey, get the heck out! Get the heck out! Heck it! Into your block positions. wind and ice first. Alright, now it's eyeballs and flares. And now it's puddles and look away. Apocalypse. See her turn. Get to D. Ready to charge in. Go now. 3
Hunter
save.
save.
And out. Should be going into the spot that was just occupied, by the way. Ow. My all of me. So in that case, you should have run into the 2 circle, not the 3 circle. That's good. Alright, so we're going to look for the yellow tether. Alright, so we're going to 2-4. Make sure that the wind is on the outside. And now we go to the, I have this side. And then you go to the opposite side, except for the flares go in.
Oh, I'm gonna get yeeted off. I didn't.
Yeah, the wind died. Well, I mean, a lot of people died, but
Oh, did we not have...
I saw some people crossed over the line after the first puddle. You stay in the same little triangle for the first 2 puddles. So it's party is stacked, wind here. Then you get same thing but in the corner. Then you just go tiptoe over the line or you run into the middle. On the 3rd one, make sure if you have the quake symbol, you go into the middle. And everyone should be looking outside of the arena on all mechanics. Guess who didn't have the boss target?
Not Midori.
stack. Block. That's all it is. Away now. Go to A. No, bullshit.
As it comes around.
Block positions. So it's the flares and eyes first. Look, whatever. Then it's the puddles, wherever your things, and then it's the ice and wind. And make sure that you're facing your clock direction. Only I got doomed. Double trouble coming up. Get to B. Get ready to charge in now. Why did I just stand in that? Fucking hell. Yes, after. I hate this boss so much. Why is she like this? For the yellow thing, and get back to B. It's at 2-4. You have double wind, get out, everyone else get in. Alright, now go to your thing, but don't cross the V. Someone with the eye should be on the other side.
Just walk out.
Ugh,
The
sorry.
ones with the fire should be in the middle.
Yep.
So actually, for each mechanic, there's only one thing that you have to check to see if you have.
That's about right.
So for the first one, it's check to see if you have double wind. For the second one, it's check to see if you have the eyeball. And
Yep.
You're gonna want to be out of the middle. Okay, it's here. Not here. Not here. I lied.
Bitch, Joe.
whee!
That's the last big mechanic. Just FYI. The end is in sight.
After that, it's just healers.
After that, it's a heal check. Yeah. Like at least a minute long heal check, I guess. It feels like that. Yeah.
Was that just shell? No, that was a tank thing.
She does the same
Tank
tank buster
knockback.
she does at the beginning. Yeah.
And we need to get knocked to the safe spot.
Does for the apocalypses, does she ever face an intercardinal?
I believe she always faces a cardinal.
Can you turn her to an intercardinal so we can see if she changes direction?
When she faces one to jump, she doesn't change after that.
But no,
No,
I mean,
I-
can you do that before so that when she picks one, like it's not the same one she's already on, so I can't tell if she actually picked one or not?
I will have her just slightly askance.
Okay, thanks. I barely made it, I think, that last time, because
How long is this fight?
she didn't change direction.
This fight is 8 minutes and 54 seconds at the end of the Enrage cast.
Also, I don't think it matters how long it is. The question is, how long are we going to survive?
About 6 minutes. Should be okay for a fortune.
6 minutes and 49 seconds is when triple starts. What?
That. hate this fight so much. First is gonna be ice and winds. Middle of the arena, not the middle of the hitbox. Next is flares and gaze. That flares a little close. And then it's puddles. Away. And that wind was in the middle.
And some people's dead winds are in the middle.
Dead winds.
Dead winds.
Wasn't that a mechanic?
Yeah, we have time for one soul if we do not make it at a full meeting.
I mean, it's 8:30. We can come back in.
I mean, we can, but we want to get this just in case. Much practice as we can. This is spread.
This spread.
I was murdered.
You were. I'm sorry.
It's revenge.
It's just like super duper spell in waiting, super long revenge.
Okay, if you have to do a 1 or a 2 or a dog or whatever, let's try to get back quickly so we can have a meaningful amount of time after clearing the door boss.
I'm gonna take the dog option.
I should have a macro cure. There we go.
It's not about that new Genshin bow, though. Oh, no one's here. This is awkward.
Not
Oh,
gonna
I
roll
know.
for it. So
What's Genshin?
I'm looking at it. I keep reading it because it's a wall of text, and I'm like, yeah, that seems okay on Venti. Oh, that seems good on Venti. Hey, that seems really good on Venti.
It's a whale's weapon.
It's definitely a whale's weapon and probably unnecessary, but I bet it'll push my Mona to 500k if I can get it. An extra 100 elemental mastery would be nice for free, basically.
And 40 attack.
And it's like 20% attack or something. It's ridiculous. That bow is stupid good.
It's just at refined 1, it's 20%.
Sure, but I mean, I don't ever look at past R1 for 5-star weapons. Come on. I think it is spicy though. I almost want to wait and see if they give Child a weapon because like Rust is good on him, but they seem to be giving 5-stars weapons along with their banners or close to them, so it's tough.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing from them or if it's mean. It's definitely trying to get them whatever money they can. Because if you're going to whale for it, I guess you want the best, so you might as well go all in. But if you're not a whale, you don't have a chance to save up.
It's tough too because I had like soft committed to just stockpiling a shit ton of crystals to try to C6 Child next time he comes around. But then he comes around way too soon, so I don't have any stockpiles. And then they keep putting stupid good weapons and banners. Like, how the hell am I supposed to save for anything here? The middle life is a struggle.
that's what wallets are for.
No, I don't want to.
You don't need to make your house payment, right? You can live in
Technically, I
Gen-
don't need to make any payment. There'll be consequences, but
you can live in Genshin, right? Right? Just
yeah.
buy yourself like a VR headset while you're at it, and it'll be like some sort of weird cyberpunk dystopia thing, sitting on the street corner with a VR headset on. But you'll be in Genshin, and you'll have your whale weapon.
I haven't run the math on it, but I'm fairly certain that a rent payment could probably C6 a 5-star. Or at least get close to one, even if you have really bad RNG.
Character should be able to. Not a weapon.
Oh man, yeah, I'm conflicted. I really want that bow, but I've been using Venti less and less these days because I've just been leveling up other people's companion out in the open world. So like, the only time I use Venti is when I'm in Abyss for my bi-weekly clears, and that's it. Otherwise, he's just sitting on the bench, but I guess eventually when I finish leveling everyone's companionship, I'll go back to him on the main line, because he's stupid good for clearing dailies.
Yeah, I mean, dailies don't require a whole lot. I've certainly been using my C team.
Yeah, gotta get those levels of companion. My Amber is like level 6.
Tell me where your barber's at.
My Barbara's definitely 10, but she was the only healer.
I don't think that there's any reason to do content unless you're just looking for friendship or whatever points.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you gotta get those friendship points to get those sweet 20 Prismo gems, dude.
Do you even get Primo gems?
Yeah.
I think you just get. Anyway, I got.
Not for each one, but if you get like 10 of them.
You get 20 whole gems. Look at
Yeah, I just got Noel up to friendship 10 today, which means that my my party that is specifically for turning in commissions finally got the roster shaken up.
Yeah, I really wish there was like any sort of DPS bonus or health bonus for having someone at 10. It's really just cosmetic with the stupid nameplate thing. It's kind of lame.
I wouldn't be surprised if when they release the dressing room as a full actual thing that we get something for having them at high friendship.
I guess you also unlock more character lines in their little profile things, right? Is that
As
tied
you
to their
get-
friendship.
As you get the friendship, yes.
Yeah.
You can just listen to every single one of those on Genshin Honey or whatever.
Sure.
Honey Impact.
And I can confirm I have Fischl at 10 and I still don't know what her name is. Stupid LARPer. We'll never know.
Fischl, obviously.
You can't know her name. It's all blacked out.
It's the Prinzessin. Der something.
Prinzessin der Verirrtelung.
She's cute though.
Did I post the picture of her trying to teach Klee to be Chunibyo? You know, like, so you hold your hands like this and you say these lines. Just repeat after me.
If I could use a pot again.
Back. Armpits and stay stacked. Couple goats. Sure.
I did shirk. Did you shirk to me?
East west. Side. West. South. South. Side. Second pots at the bottom. Coke goats stocked. Red first. East, west, and then spread. Stack on the outside corners, Cocoa Goats. Stay stacked. Bam. Help. Feels good. That feels good.
融合が解けた。ガイアは無事なの。 から
Someone's cat is meowing. Or someone is meowing at their cat.
そうやっと思い出した私はガイア
Carrot's cameo in this cutscene.
アログリフの座につきし者
Just in the back there that whole time.
They're huffing and puffing.
真の闇を取り戻す者闇の御子神の子
That's the animation.
Years.
Yes, these are the correct landmarks. I will eat a new food. Stack. Oh no, I ran in way too soon.
Stacking by myself.
It's so weird. It's like she locks in that she's jumping, but then if I start to move, she's like, I'm gonna jump not as far. You made it easy on me. Thanks.
I mean, they don't want you getting out of the AoE.
True, then you cheese it. Spread.
That's not where I meant to go. I don't understand how that works.
無限の可能性は一つに集約する
D short on healers. Away. A. Oh, give me a break, you piece of shit. Checking buff positions. Versus getting puddles. Just gonna be ice and wind. Puddles dropped, ice and wind. It says eyes and flares and shit. And look out. C. Run in. Charge. What am I doing with my life? Just collecting bone stacks or damage stacks all day.
Are you guys okay?
Nope.
Did you try choking on something?
Dead.
Just
Just
choking
death.
on that sledgehammer.
I want a hammer.
I could just pop Nebula like 8 hours in advance. The thing lasts forever.
I think that was a tank thing.
That was the somber AoE that was hitting Carrot.
Yes.
Don't pay my sub.
Red. Be long on tanks. Be long on tanks. No reason to be short on tanks.
We appear to have been sans a second baiter on the right eye side.
That's me, sorry.
I believe. I believe. Red. The actual fuck.
That one was just...
I should have had Nebula and Heart of Stone up like I always do.
I'll go party as well. Lord.
無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Elon.
ろよ
First is flares and shit. Next is ice and wind. Then drop the puddles and look to the edge. Go to A. And we're gonna go. Eat this like it's fucking candy.
So many there. Oh no, you might die too.
Check your north-south. Going to 2-4 again. Eyes to the right. Flares in the middle. Hey, I at least got into the correct sequence.
We did it!
Alright, let's see what's next. Oh, we just die. Okay, that's fine.
Well, you might have lived.
Oh yeah, it was triple. Triple's what's next. And I don't know anything about triple.
Carrot, what did you have there?
Wind and eyeball.
Okay. Who was the...
It was double arrow on the south.
I was double arrow on the south.
You go here and then you go over here.
No.
No, that's wrong.
With double arrow?
There goes here.
You
You
start-
Reverse.
Start here, and then you go
Yeah.
here.
I thought arrow went to this side.
Eyeball goes to this side. Eyeball is to the right.
Eyeball and arrow.
Yeah. Okay, what-
Who had the fire on the north side?
I don't think anybody did.
Hmm.
I think there were 6 people south.
I mean, I had one of them, but I didn't see anyone else. with
I
it.
had the other fire and I went to the opposite side of you.
So who had the 2 inner fires? It should have been 2 melee DPS then, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Tam and I.
We're both on the same side, so I mean, one of us can go out.
Well, you guys, if you both have fire, you have to be on the inside, right? So you have to determine if you're going left or right, because we already got ours figured out. You guys need to too, then.
If you have, so if the 2 people who are melee and have fire are south, is the person on north going to be running all the way from 1 to B?
I'm gonna pause us real quick. We should
Why?
have in each stack. We should have
Because you
1 melee, 1 ranged, 1 tank, 1 healer. That's what the guide assumes.
I mean, there's nothing else to attack in that phase. I have plenty of time to go from 1 to B, to get to the outside of B with a fire. It's like not hard.
Once again, the guide assumes that you have 1 tank, 1 healer, 1 ranged, 1 melee. Now, we can just adjust for the fires, but it does mean that like you're going to need to have a priority system at that point, where if both Salenta and Tam have fires, you don't both run to the B marker.
Isn't the boss untargetable?
The boss is untargetable. But once again, this is about priority for placement, right?
So whatever they do isn't going to affect us because we're always going to the outside. Right?
Actually, can we have set positions? Because it's always going to be...
Yeah.
4 DPS are going to get the
Fires.
or 4 tank... Or, not 4.
Yes,
Tank and healers
and
get
it is
fires.
the order is ranged, melee, melee, ranged, but how the melee are split and how the ranged are split is arbitrary. And also, like, if we had a melee and a ranged in each group, then you always just go to the spot that's closest to you.
But we can never guarantee that because it could be Salenta and Tam that has double wings. Well, then it doesn't matter.
But if Salenta and I both have double wind, one of us is switching to north or south.
If you have double
Or
wind, then
I'm
you don't
switching
have fire.
north.
Right, if you have double wing, you don't have fire. That's correct.
So, I think we should trade placeholder for Tam on the north side.
So then are you adjusting Salenta if I get double fire or double wind, or am I adjusting?
If
we both get double wind.
we both get double wind, I guess that's me.
Okay.
So you are swapping with Midori in that case. Or if you want, you could have it where you're swapping with another melee, but
Yeah, if
whatever.
the point was to have... It doesn't matter though, because we have wind at that point, so...
correct, you have wind at that point, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so Salenta is swap priority on south. Midori is still swap priority on north. But we should have...
This is so that the range always goes to the outside and the melee always goes to the inside, right? So, just want to make sure.
Yes, and you're going to go to
Okay.
the close one. So,
Okay, yeah.
If I had a pet, I would move it around. Let's assume that we
No.
start here. If you have the fire, you are not going to have the eye.
Right.
So the first spot you stand is right here if you
No,
have
I
the
get it.
fire, and then you go here, and then this is from melee's perspective, and then the melee is going to go to the line in the middle that is closest to the side that you're already standing on. So you can just book it straight across, where Eos is, and the ranged similarly go to the edge exactly. And that way we don't have to have anyone booking it across the entire arena.
I mean, I was the one doing it, but... I'm used to traversing the whole arena, because it's usually my job.
Well, it's not just a you thing, so it's symmetrical.
Well, let's go see that mechanic so that we can verify what's doing. Stack. Three short. Gross. Look away. Whoever gets the puddle just like a quarter inch further out to the side, it's real close.
Which puddle? The stack?
The waters.
Oh, good comment out.
I went the wrong way. I got turned around.
Where we live now. New address. Go to your clock positions. First is winds and flare. Or winds and ice, sorry. Drop it. Next is the puddles. And now get to your eyeballs and flare positions looking out.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Look for rotation. Get B. Get in. Charge. Or side. Get in the middle. Pop this thing. Guess who didn't get damage down stack? I'm fucking genius. Don't hold me to my word. Shit. We're safe. Safe. Alright, 2-4 again. Eyeballs go to the clockwise. Fires go into the middle. Make sure you're looking
Oh,
down.
this is awkward.
Oh no, it's not for you.
Why were you there?
I gotta step on the inside, no?
That's way the wrong side of the inside, isn't it?
That's looking the wrong way.
Do I just stay where I was? No, there's not enough room.
All you'd have to, you just barely cross over the little diamond thing, right?
Yeah.
You were like halfway to me, I think.
Okay. I guess I just need to move my tiptoes over that.
Yeah, you basically just crossed the line.
Get her! Get her!
Oh yeah, this is triple, right? Triple. So one in the middle and two on the sides. So what in the world is-
Get to B! I don't know actually where she's going. Just to you. That's rude.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do.
Big
the
hammer.
The first explosion is Mickey Mouse ears. So you see where the two ears are, and you get to the Mickey Mouse's chin.
I posted the diagram.
But yeah, Nada, you just need to go from here to here.
Yeah, I think I ended up like here. I'm probably really
Boy,
close.
you were over here. You were basically in my spot. Get out of here.
What? No. So you were here, right, in your spot? And
No,
was like,
I would have been here,
Oh,
and you
really?
and you still knocked me off. So yeah,
Oops.
it's all
Okay,
right.
really big step. really big step.
Guess what we're not running tonight? It's Emerald Weapon.
I heard you guys had fun with Emerald yesterday.
It was interesting.
It was an experience, if you will.
No, it wasn't interesting, and it wasn't an experience. There was nothing surprising about it at all. I said, everyone you get in Party Finder is trash, and guess what? We got 2 people from Party Finder, and they were both trash.
But they both talked like, you know, I don't know why, because I'm awesome. I don't know what's going on, because I'm usually better than this. You're like, oh, okay.
I swear this has never happened before.
This guy's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm usually 4K DPS higher. And this person's like, oh, I cleared this on day 1, so I don't really remember it. Congratulations.
I usually don't fuck up the swords. I guess I'm just smooth brain tonight.
It was like so many excuses. Yeah, you
I
learn it.
died, like,
Clear
in
party.
2 minutes, so I can't really say anything. I guess so did Marissa, so yeah.
But aren't you guys the clear for a friend people? So it's okay.
I mean, he was the friend, so it's okay. You expect the person who you're clearing for to die.
I may not be able to make it on Friday. I'm sorry. I feel like I've missed a lot of Fridays recently. But pending whether I am making up for the missed February birthday thing.
Oh, good.
So, you know, unless like a tornado prevents the plane from flying, we'll see. But yeah. After that, I will be around for all Fridays and I won't miss again, I promise.
That's okay.
Well, sounds pretty sus.
I'm
Well,
glad you get to
You can-
celebrate your birthday.
You got
You
some
can
nerve
cover
celebrating
this
your
with-
birthday with your family. You really
Yeah.
do.
I know.
Wow.
How dare I?
You should